In a world obsessed with chasing validation, there lies a rare breed of men who do not beg for attention, do not perform for approval, and do not lose themselves in the pursuit of temporary affection. These men, guided by the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy, understand that true desire isn't commanded, it's inspired. If you master these 5 subtle yet powerful Stoic principles, you won't need to chase anyone. The world, and those you once sought, will come to you. Let's begin. 1. The power of unshakable presence. The first secret is the cultivation of an unshakable presence. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Most men are reactive. They're tossed and turned by every look, every word, every text message, and every sign of interest or rejection. But the Stoic man remains anchored. He walks into a room and owns it, not by boasting, not by demanding attention, but by radiating calm, controlled energy. When you make peace with yourself, when you master your emotions and learn to dwell in the present moment without the craving for external approval, you become magnetic. People, especially women, sense the man who isn't desperate to impress. They feel drawn to the rare tranquility you exude. Presence is not loud. It's quiet, steady, and undeniable. And it makes you unforgettable. 2. Detachment from outcome. The second secret is detachment from outcome. Epictetus taught, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Most people engage with others carrying a hidden agenda, the need to be liked, the hope to impress, the desire for reciprocation. But the Stoic man engages without expectation. He gives a compliment without the hope for one in return. He extends kindness without needing gratitude. He speaks his truth without fearing rejection. This detachment creates a paradox. The less you appear to need someone's approval, the more they crave yours. A man who walks away from the table without complaint when his value isn't recognized forces people to re-evaluate his worth. This quiet confidence, this emotional self-sufficiency, stirs curiosity and desire. Because most people have never encountered someone they couldn't manipulate through approval or rejection. 3. The mystery of selective availability. Third, the secret of selective availability. Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving. In other words, be scarce. Not because you're playing games, but because your time and energy are sacred. When a man is constantly available, forever eager to respond, always within reach, he's taken for granted. The Stoic man, however, lives a purpose-driven life. His schedule isn't dictated by idle chatter or fleeting attention. His time is invested in meaningful pursuits, his health, his craft, his inner growth. When you are selectively available, you signal high value. Not through words, but through actions. And this scarcity makes others value your presence infinitely more. A message answered late. An invitation politely declined. A presence felt deeply when given, and profoundly missed when absent. This is how you cultivate mystique. This is how desire is amplified. 4. Emotional mastery in every situation. The fourth Stoic secret is emotional mastery. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, you don't have to turn this into something. It doesn't have to upset you. Modern interactions are driven by emotional volatility. 1 minute people adore you. The next, they ignore you. A compliment followed by an insult. Affection laced with indifference. Most men are ruled by these emotional currents. They get excited at every spark of interest and crushed at the faintest sign of disapproval. But the Stoic man remains steady. He understands that external events, including the unpredictable behaviors of others, belong to the realm of fate, not personal control. His inner peace is non-negotiable. When you master your emotions, when you refuse to be easily flattered, easily angered, or easily provoked, You project an aura of invincibility. This stability isn't boring. It's intoxicating. Because when a woman realizes she cannot toy with your emotions, cannot predict your reactions, cannot control your mood, she becomes intrigued. And that intrigue breeds desire. 5. The quiet strength of purpose-driven living. And finally, the fifth secret, a life anchored in purpose. Epictetus said, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." The average man chases women. The Stoic man chases excellence. He understands that his primary duty is to himself, to live a meaningful, disciplined, and purposeful life. His mission comes before indulgence. His goals before approval. His values before popularity. And paradoxically, it is this relentless devotion to his path that draws people, especially women, to him. Because people are irresistibly drawn to those who possess direction, passion, and conviction. A man consumed by his purpose radiates a different kind of energy. He doesn't have time for petty games, nor does he linger where he isn't valued. And in doing so, he commands respect and attention without ever having to seek it. When your life is built around something greater than momentary desire, you become a beacon of strength, an embodiment of discipline, and a source of relentless attraction. Desire isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by who you become. The world remembers the rare men who live by their own code, unmoved by the noise of the crowd. The Stoic man isn't loved because he begs to be. He is desired because he refuses to need it. So ask yourself, are you chasing them, or are they chasing you?